Tonight, all of South Lake Tahoe is under an evacuation order as the massive Caldor Fire ramps up in size. Here's a look at the fire's hotspots, and you can see the path of the flames heading toward South Lake Tahoe. The fire has now burned more than 186,000 acres and is just 15% contained. It's burned about 40 homes and destroyed more than 650 buildings in total. Now, after evacuation orders were placed for South Lake Tahoe this morning, it created hours of backup for people trying to leave. Action News Now reporter Carmela Karcher spoke with her own cousin, who had to evacuate earlier today, about the conditions the community is seeing right now.
I'm standing in front of a map of all the evacuation orders that have been placed in Lake Tahoe. Now, everything in red is an evacuation order, and as you can see, nearly all of South Lake Tahoe is under this order. Now, I actually have a lot of family that live in South Lake Tahoe, and I called my cousin earlier just to get an idea of what she's been experiencing.
Having to wake up and have basically every person I know asking me how I am, and then checking Cal Fire and seeing that all the evacuation lines had moved, I decided to come back, and just trying to get there was met with every roadblock you could possibly imagine.
Kelsey Adams was away for work when the evacuation orders were placed for her home of South Lake Tahoe. Struggling to get back, Kelsey finally reached State Line, Nevada. That's when she saw the incredible backup of people trying to evacuate.
Right before State Line is just at a dead stop. People were just sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic for hours.
Now, this is a map of all the road closures around South Lake Tahoe. Now, as you can see, nearly 40 miles of Highway 50 is closed, and Highway 89 just around the border of South Lake Tahoe is also closed. Now, seeing the sheer amount of cars and people trying to evacuate right now, Kelsey couldn't help but think of the images she has seen from the Camp Fire in 2018.
Tahoe was definitely not built to have 26,000 people leave all at once. You know, I'm sure everybody fears the getting stuck in a one lane like Paradise where people's lives were lost. So there is that panic towards the back end. I'm sure people coming from Christmas Valley and Myers who are still trying to leave, that are stuck in traffic.
But Kelsey knows this is all to avoid what happened during the Angora fire in 2007, where fire crews were struggling to get to the fire line as people are evacuating on a 2-lane road. At the end of it all, Kelsey is thankful to be safe and have a supportive community around her. Kelsey said aside from helping evacuees through donations, she said offer a place to stay because right now a lot of people are struggling and looking for options. Alan?
Thank you, Carmela. Now, today, the U.S. Forest Service announced it is closing all national forests within the state of California through at least September 17th, citing public safety reasons.